Yes, sirree, it is that time again. What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good day so far. Well, we are going back racing again. So this is the first event that I've actually been able to get to go to at Bristol. So this is the DER bracket racing series. We've ran street fights once, and we were supposed to go run last week or the week before last, and it rained out. And as you know it, it's Tennessee, and it's currently raining here, but it is not raining at the track. So we're gonna go over there and get signed in. We're probably just gonna run Sportsman today and tomorrow because it's gonna be Saturday, Sunday event for this Memorial Day weekend. So got the Nova loaded up last night. It was like 7 o'clock. I was up till 12:30 last night, so that's fun. We're gonna roll out there, get registered, get all the stuff in. There was test and tune last night, but we just didn't have time to do that. So we're gonna kind of go in there in the dark and hope the car runs when it normally runs and we don't have to change anything and kind of guess normal. So let's see what happens. And I forgot to mention earlier, the Camaro is also going, not to race, but because after we go racing, assuming it doesn't go till 9 o'clock tonight, there is a car show in Kingsport. So we will load up to Nova and cruise over to that car show for a little bit because it's one of our buddies. It's a free car show, so we're gonna go hang out with them and go see what's up. And the Camaro is perfect for that car show because it's gonna be Camaro people. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Nova's gonna be over there. Dooley's gonna roll over there by association. It's disgusting and like literally has like moss growing on the top of it, but it's okay. We're gonna ignore all that stuff. It gets used in the parks. I changed the oil in it yesterday, so it needs to be happy. It doesn't get a wash. It gets oil, and then tomorrow it'll get a car wash. But yeah, so of course it's always something in the rain, right? I just like rinsed the car off too. I like cleaned everything up, and typical. Let's see if the dually starts. Then we can get out of here. Heck yeah! Let's roll. We made it out here. Woohoo! Gotta get the Nova unloaded. I have some paperwork to sign, and we are good to rock and roll. I have to go to attacking some other stuff, and I also probably have to go sign up for the points race. So we're gonna do all that. Your lights are on. Do the point stuff because we're fancy that way. Let me find my pen. There it is. All right, we are. Yep, there's a dog. We are tech inspected, and we are gonna go sign up for points. But the car is off the trailer. We are running, getting it kind of cool, warmed up, letting some, fluid through the engine and transmission and rear end and all the good stuff. And there's not as many people here as I kind of figured there would be, but it's still early, and it was also supposed to be raining all weekend. So now that maybe it's supposed to be sunny, maybe more people will come out later. I don't know. It'll be fun though. But let's go sign up for points. work on the brakes. You want to get it? Because that isn't as fast as it should go. I don't know. Yeah. So, we did a few things just to check over things. I changed the bias on the Porsche valve, so I gave it a little bit more pressure, so hopefully that should help the leaving, because I got to like barely 2,500, which is part of the issue right there. And I know everyone is talking about you can flash the converter, but this car really doesn't like doing that. It's always preferred leaving on the converter. But yeah, the 13.0, I mean, which if it's slow there, it's going to be slow everywhere. And then the fact that the air is really bad right now is just going to make it even worse. So we can hopefully think everything else is okay, and we're going to go from there. So we're going to pretend like it was just the brakes, and it needs to, now that it has brakes, we can leave harder. And now, of course, because we're bracket racing, I touched my car, so now it's different, so now we have to dial for that. So yeah, I'm going to be on the brakes for sure. If you can't see in the picture, there's raindrops. Like, they're not infrequent. That is rude and unfortunate. What do you have to say about that?
I have no comment.
No
we
comment.
drove all the way out here. You made one pass.
And it wasn't a good one either.
Better than the other guy.
I did have a better light. The guy had a 70 run. I had a 60 something. Alright, it's like, I'm gonna go sit in the truck. Yeah, I'm sitting in the truck. Yep. Time to get in the truck. I'm gonna close doors and get in the truck. I was running a 940 car, so a little fast. He got me on the tree. I had a 65, he had a 29, so he had 36 on me. And then I took the stripe by 18 and I broke out by 5. There was really, I didn't really have a chance of getting there. I needed to have a better light. The light killed me. If I had a better light, it would have been better. But I mean, he had a 34 package or 32 package, so I can't really compete with a 32, especially when I don't really know where the car is at right now. So it's all good. We'll get it tomorrow. But hey, we won first round. We got a monkey offer back, and we're gonna be good with that. So it's all good. So in a weird turn of events, we've discovered that the distributor is only giving us about 10 degrees advance. And this morning it was totally fine and it was given like, 40, and so I backed it off, and then when I backed it off, it's only getting like 10. So we put it at like 28. I don't know. All right, well, we messed with timing a lot actually. We took the distributor cap off, the rotor off, and check everything to make sure it's actually spinning and everything's working the way it should, and it seems to be okay. But it's still like it doesn't want to return, so the springs may be like lightweight or something may just be like super loose now. I may have to change springs in that distributor again, just to kind of make it tighter to where it should like return back to 16 degrees. Saying that though, it sits at like 25-ish. It starts totally fine, and then it rolls to 36-ish. So it feels a lot snappier immediately because it's already at proper timing. So we'll go with that and see what happens. My guess is we're gonna have to dial like a 1290 or something like that this morning and just hope it runs it. We'll see what it does, because we don't get a time run this morning, so we're buying back later. So I opened the hood. We won third round. We are in money. Something yeeted itself out of the system, but the car maintained it. You need to go in there. Stay. I need to beat that in with a hammer. Whew. That's sketchy. No. Alright, so very friendly, very nice people. If you let me borrow their Gorilla Tape, because I don't have any tape with me, of course, so that makes it a lot tighter. We're not going to play with it, so we're going to pretend like that's okay. And we're going to go on to the fourth round. So let's do this. They called it. It's all good. Yeah, we won 3 rounds, which means we get money. And they're to split up the winnings, so we get like $140 out of today. So it basically makes this weekend free. Which is annoying, because it was a Wally day today. And we were down to 5 cars.
And he did really good.
And I had a 002 red and a 001 red, so we were on it.
We're trucking it.
But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, we're gonna load the car up and get rolling out of this rain. And that'll do it for this latest edition of the Daily Misfire. Thank you guys for watching us go racing. We actually did pretty successful, especially considering the altitude was absolutely horrible like the entire weekend. It went from like, I think the best air we had was like 2,800 feet Saturday morning. Then after that, I think yesterday, the worst it got was like 4,200 feet. Yeah. So I have no idea if there was some issue that we had with the car, or if it was just the EFI trying to compensate for the air. I mean, it was in the low 80s the entire time, muggy, like 80% humidity. It was just, I can totally understand if it was losing like 40 horsepower, 50 horsepower, and just not wanting to leave. I mean, it was about half a tenth off on the 60 foot, and then everywhere else was just slower, which makes sense if it's just compounding out that way. But regardless, we went three rounds yesterday. We could have, won. We won money. We won $110, so that basically makes the weekend free. So free racing's good racing. We learned the breather tube on the old school intake wanted to yeet itself out. I don't know if it was pressure there, which it shouldn't have any pressure there, or if it was just been working itself out and said, I'm done. Regardless, we have to address that, and it may be addressing it by swapping to the Performer RPM intake we have right there, which, because we're also doing something else very soon, it rhymes with schmud changing, that may also, we may just change things up, because, I'm good at changing things up on a bracket car, making things hard to remember and stuff like that. So, with that being said, I will see you guys later, and hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day weekend as much as we did. We're dressed out in USAing. Yeah. So, be sure to check back in for more stuff on that, because there's going to be a lot more stuff on it. And this guy. Yep. And the wagon. So, there's also a big adventure road trip happening on that. You're not going to see this. This LS is annoying me, but it's fine. Small blocks. I'm learning the LS. The spaceship engine, I'm learning. I'm used to those, though. But till then, I'll see you guys later. Be sure to like and subscribe, and keep following, and peace. I don't know.